There are rules that outline when a fine can be imposed and the maximum fine payable. The court will consider your ability to pay the fine and shouldn't order a fine if it will cause hardship to any dependents.
Does that mean children or just people who depend on me? Because a lot of people depend on me. Maybe think about a really small fine.
If your licence is suspended or revoked, you may be asked to hand in your licence to the court. You won't be able to drive for the time ordered by the court. In some cases, you can apply for a restricted driver's licence, which will allow you to drive for particular purposes, such as driving to and from work.
Or to or from someone else's work. Like a guy who worked in a pub.
This is a grave matter, Mr. Little. A conviction has serious and far-reaching consequences. You could lose your job.
Sorry, Your Honour.
A person convicted of a serious offence can be refused the right to run for Parliament.
You know, I never thought about that. Now that you mention it.
If you are not an Australian citizen and you are in prison for more than 1 year, you can be deported.
Ouch.
The magistrate might find you guilty of an offence, but not include a conviction in your punishment. This is sometimes called a good behaviour bond. The court might order you to promise to be of good behaviour for a certain time, usually between 6 months and 3 years.
3 years? It's a long time.
When the court thinks that the offence is serious enough to impose imprisonment, they might choose to suspend the sentence. This could be because of your age or previous good behaviour. You must be of good behaviour during your suspended sentence. Otherwise, you will have to serve the sentence in prison.
So, I've been good before, but now I haven't been good, and I have to go to prison. But if I promise to be good in the future, I don't have to go to prison. Is that right?
Possibly. A jail term is a last resort. It will only be imposed if the court believes that you are likely to harm others. Are likely to commit a serious offence if you are not jailed, you are a repeat offender, or no other sentence would be appropriate given the circumstances of the offence.
A last resort.
In addition to any penalty, court costs and administrative charges are payable, the amount depending on the number of charges.
Is there GST on that?
If you've been found guilty in the Magistrates' Court, you can appeal to the Supreme Court. The appeal can be against the conviction or about the penalty or sentence. If a person wants to appeal against a magistrate's decision, they should seek legal advice as quickly as possible.
Maybe whilst I'm inside, I could study to be a lawyer, Your Honour.
Quite so, Mr. Little. Quite so.